YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. Haven't done one of these videos in a while, but pretty excited to talk about some of the newest Funko Pop releases. So we got a couple new releases, announcements for things that should be coming up in the next couple months. Kind of wanted to give you guys the pops that I thought were really cool and some that I thought were a little bit lackluster. So let's get right into it and get my thoughts. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Ask around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well for updates on my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. If you guys are interested in these kind of videos with my thoughts on the releases, hit that like button down below and drop down in the comment section below that you'd like to see more of these videos. But like I said, we had some recent announcements today about some Funko Pops that are going to be coming in the very near future. These are not all going to be commons, I believe, maybe some store exclusives, but nothing like San Diego Comic-Con releases or New York City or nothing like that. Some pretty cool ones. This is at least part one. I don't know if there'll be a part two. I did see a little bit of previews and some of the pictures that will be alluding to other stuff that hasn't been announced yet. But if there's a part two, we'll do a part two. But just want to start off with, you know, one of the lackluster sets, which honestly and truly there wasn't much that I thought was too bad, but it started it off like I thought it was going to be more of the same, and that was the My Hero Academia line. So I think this has been the problem with Funko a lot recently, is they've taken the same characters and put them into different molds, and the molds aren't, you know, but so interesting, especially when Funko has greatly improved on their molds in the last couple years compared to what they did in the past. I don't think there's so much more to improve on that Funko can do. Maybe we'll see it in the future. But I think it's just boring making things into a new mold. The characters one way facing left, and the next pop we get facing right, and then they try to sell it to the pop to us. I think we did get a new character with Kaminari. I don't think it was a pop for him yet. But like the baseball Fat Gum, I don't know why they're obsessed with doing the anime baseball stuff. I don't know if they sell well. I can't imagine they do. I don't think they're very expensive on the secondary market. And just all the other characters that were in this line were ones we've already got. Being a fan of the show, it's just a little bit disappointing, and I actually won't be getting any of these from this line just because I don't think they're interesting at all. But like I said, the majority of the announcements were actually very good, and kind of got me excited to do a video because I have not done one like this in a while. The first pop I want to talk about is one that you may be surprised I would want, but it actually was a pop I made in one of those pops I'd like to see made videos a while back, and that is Lizzie McGuire. So this pop's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to do what I call people pops, just, you know, regular humans into pop form, but I thought they did the best they could with this pop. It's a show we all grew up with in the 90s to watch, you know, with Disney Channel. It was one of the shows that just was on. We didn't have Netflix and you know, ability to binge watch TV shows. We watched what was on, unless you had, you know, a VHS or DVD of the show or a movie you wanted to watch. But Lizzie McGuire was a show, you know, for people my age. I thought it was really cool that they had the little Lizzie as well, like the cartoon version of her. Definitely pop I think I'm going to add to the collection. Very cool. Didn't think they would do it since it's been so long, but really excited that they finally did this, and was one that I thought would be cool to be made, and did turn out pretty nice. Next pop I wanted to talk about, not one I'll be getting, but the one I thought would be cool if you are a fan. That's the Steph Curry Slam magazine. I think they've done a really good job with Slam magazine stuff, outside of a few that don't really look like the guy they're supposed to be. Like the Iverson one doesn't look like him, the Vince Carter one doesn't really look like him, although I still want it. But the Steph Curry one, very cool, with him doing the go to sleep that he normally does once they win, and he got the championship trophy. Very cool pop. Up next, we got the new Pokemon line, which we got Glaceon, Scorbunny, and Arcanine. I really like that Arcanine. You know, Scorbunny is very cool as well. If you watch the anime, probably one I'll get as well. And Glaceon, definitely very strong and really popular Pokemon as well. So, pretty cool line. I'm sure they will flock that Glaceon and Scorbunny to death and make them into other versions. I don't know if they'll do it with the Arcanine, but we shall see, because they did do it with Growlithe. But they're very cool. They really translate well to Funko Pop form, so pretty cool Pokemon line to see. The Michael Jackson pops were very dope as well. I'm really gonna make sure I get one of them. I think I'll probably get the one that's not the album, just because it takes up less space. The old Michael Jackson pops are pretty expensive, and they're very highly faked, so be on the lookout for those. If you're looking to get the old ones, there are a whole lot of fakes out there. So definitely gonna try to get this Michael Jackson in the collection. Never thought they would get another one because there was like a whole dispute on using his image rights, but now we have some coming up and really happy about that. Aretha Franklin, give a shout out to that. Really cool pop. Another one I didn't think we would get. Pretty cool one, and one I probably will add to the collection as well. Another pop I wasn't thinking I would want, but I probably will get is the Rosalia pop. Definitely become a fan of her music recently. I was listening to her actually about an hour before the drop came out, so really cool to see that pop, and we'll definitely be getting that to the collection. And the other pop I thought is not a pop I normally would get, because I don't really get too many of the Marvel pops, but this one's really dope, and it's the Man-Thing pop from Werewolf by Night. I think his name is like Ted in the show, but you know, Man-Thing is what he's known as in the comic books. Very cool looking pop. I think this is the first Man-Thing pop as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but very dope pop. They kind of had like the black and white look that they had on the show. All the other pops from the line are pretty dope as well, but that one was definitely a standout to me and one I thought was very dope. We had some cool wrestling pops with the King Booker pop. Definitely one I'm going to add to the collection. When I was watching wrestling at the most heavily, King Booker was the champion. On SmackDown, Undertaker, the Great Khali, Mr. Kennedy. It was really a good time, and King Booker was a big part of that, and definitely a pop that reminds me of my childhood. And then the pop line that I was very excited to see, the probably most exciting one, was the Family Matters line. So this is a pop line that people have been asking for a very long time. Definitely a show I watched growing up as a kid. Wasn't my favorite show, but Urkel is definitely iconic. Definitely need to get the Carl Winslow and Urkel pops to the collection. I don't know if I'll get Eddie or Laura. You know, maybe I will just to complete the set. But a line that was pretty much asked for by a ton of people. One that I would love them to see make a Stefan Chase versus Urkel. I think that was a missed opportunity, but maybe we'll see it. It just hasn't been announced yet. But very dope line, and I don't think they'll make any more of this, so this will be the entire line, I guess. And very cool pops to finally see made into production. So there you guys have it, just my quick thoughts on all the pops from announced today. Like I said, if there's a part 2, more releases, I will make another video if you guys are interested, so drop down in the comment section below if that's something that you would like to see. If you're interested in getting any pops, there is a link in the description box below where you can get $15 off your first order via Whatnot, and also a link in the description box below as well so you can pre-order any of these pops that you saw in today's video via Entertainment Earth. Very good site, you know, they guarantee the conditions, so if you're interested in getting any of these pre-orders, I do believe they're going to have most of this on the pre-order very soon. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're interested in Pokemon, sport card, or comic book content, check out my second channel, Savage Breaks, where I do all that there. There is a link in the description box below for that. And thanks again, guys. Until next time, see you later.